wonderful beings. Is he or she the one? Oh my God. That one subject, the question that burns in everyone's hearts when they encounter a person that they really feel is someone grand. Is he or she the one? Well, how can you tell? Well, before I move forward, before I even answer that question, the real question is, do you love yourself enough to follow through with what you hear after this? Because if you're not going to be real about your journey moving forward, then you might as well stop the video now. So how will you know? First of all, you can't relax on your standards just because you see a person and they have the potential to be everything that you've ever desired. Potential is not what it is right here in this current moment. Potential is the future event, something that doesn't exist yet, something that could possibly not exist. So you can't bank, off of whether they're the one, whether they have great potential or not, because that's not who they are. The only way to know if they are the one or not is to pay attention to who they are right now. And when you can see them for who they are right now, you can measure that with your journey to see if it really adds up. So is he or she the one? That's a question only you can answer based off of your standards. Moving forward, you have plans going forward, you have goals. Does this person match up with what you're trying to do with your life? It does not matter how much you love a person, how much you want to be with a person, how wonderful they make you feel. If the journey does not match, it's not going to work. The person that you once loved so much, you will grow to dislike one day, simply because the energies don't match. So are they the one or not? That's totally up to you, but you have to be real with yourself about it. You have to stop relaxing on your standards and your desires because you feel like a person could possibly become the one. It either is or it isn't. There is no in between. There is no gray area. There's no let's give it a trial period. There's none of that. There's only what is right in front of your face right now. So if the person that you're interested in, if that person isn't matching up to the quality of life that you're seeking or the quality of life that you obtained, that you've worked so hard for, then you gotta let them go. That's not the one. The so-called one will meet you right where you are. The so-called one won't be trying to play catch up. This isn't build a relationship. You will meet the proper one right where they are. There won't be too much compromise. There won't be too much, we have work to do on this relationship to make it solid if they are the one. See, when relationships are right, both people are willing to work together, not just one person believing in the other and the other person is fighting to get through life. That's not a relationship. That's like, I don't know, that becomes dependency. But when you're searching for the one and you're trying to figure out if the person you're with is the one or not, you need to evaluate yourself. Are you really as happy as you could be? Do you feel like the person you're with could do things better? Have you asked them to do better? Did they do better? It's really not rocket science. What we have going on here is a dependency on people to give us things that we should be giving to ourselves, like I said in a previous video. This is why it's so hard for us to figure out whether the person that we're encountering is the one or not. If you believe in the one, because not everybody believes in that. Most people do believe in building a relationship from the ground up, hard work on a relationship. But is that the one or not? What is your heart telling you? What is your first mind telling you? Your intuition. Is that the one or not? Generally, you get the answer right away. And what needs to happen after this video goes off is that you need to keep it real with yourself. And stop playing around with your journey moving forward. Stop acting like the person that you're with can match up one day, because matching up one day isn't matching up today. And you're already working on becoming greater today. What is the person that you consider the one doing to become better? If it doesn't match up, it just doesn't match up. That's more respect for the person that you claim to love, simply because you know that you don't want to damage them. You know that you were getting ready to go full speed into life. And if they can't keep up, then you're going to drag them. True love says let them go so you don't damage them. So are they the one? Is he or she the one? That's a question only you can answer based off of your own system of standards, your moral compass, what you expect from a partner and what you're willing to give to a partner. All of these things need to be considered in every moment of the connection. Stop relaxing on your standards because you feel like a person can catch up. Catching up is not being there. It's not a race when you're already done running. You have to wait for a person to catch up. That's going to cause you to backtrack, because what about when they fall short? You have to go pick them up. You have to step out of the position you're in to go grab them. Not saying you're a bad person for that. That's noble, but that's not the quality of the one. It's time that we stop playing games with the relationships. The one can keep up. Trust. The one can keep up. And if the person you're with can't keep up, then you need to calibrate that. Calibrate, 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 calibrate. There's no more relaxing on the standards. Because what it's doing is really, it's just leaving you feeling empty when it's all said and done. You feel like, I gave this person my all. I gave this person my all and they didn't give me anything. They were never giving you anything in the first place. And they're not wrong for not giving you anything, simply because that's who they are. That's what happens when you fall in love with potential. So how to know if they are the one or not is by viewing exactly who they are right now, in this moment. If it doesn't match up with your journey and where you're trying to go in life, cut it. Period. Peace and power, divinity.